Hi there, we're in the Ethereum Wyckoff session. So like usual, for those that are new to the session, we'll cover like current Wyckoff stage for Ethereum, the key support levels and resistance levels, as well as any trend that we can see from the daily chart. So let's take a quick look. This weekly view, basically we're still around the automatic rally period. The price seems to find support at around this blue line level, the PSY or the sign of weakness level. So that's right above 2,500 dollars. So that's where Ethereum has been over the past 6 weeks. We see those like very short body candles. That means people kind of think this may be the right pricing at the current setup. May it be global economy, geopolitical situations, whatsoever. So one more thing about this is the volume. We see these higher bars, right? So that means higher volatility during this time, even more so than basically this week over here, right between the buying climax and the upthrust period. Over here, the story is telling us, especially this very long green bar. So after prolonged decline, this green bar over here and also this green bar and also this green cross over here is basically telling us, okay, the price has become too low. There's somebody with maybe one entity or a group of entities saying, okay, 1400 or 1380, this price, that's too low. Let's push it back to around 1600. So that's what happened over here. And also this like long green volume bar is telling us. So this is the story around late April. So there are some people thinking, okay, let's follow in. There's very strong support. So a bunch of people came in and pushed the price further up back to the current level. However, in Wyckoff's method, we all understood that this can happen. It happens in 2022. It went too low, and then a bunch of long green bars showed up, pushed the price back, only to wait for it to come back for more tests, and then eventually we all know what happens next, right? So this time it stayed up much longer compared to 2022. That lasted for only, well, you can count it as 6 weeks max, because it kind of came down and then returned to around the white line. This time we are already roughly 7 weeks in, if we include this green long candlestick. So let's keep an eye on this and see how long it's going to last above this blue line level, because this week there's only 2 days and 8 hours left for the candle to determine whether it's going to close below the blue line. So it's probably going to be a warning sign if it does close below the blue. Very long big picture story. Back to the support and resistance levels. So support level, obviously immediate one, we're already around it, is around 2490 roughly. The next is this yellow line around 2200. So interestingly, suppose the white line, this long-term pre-ground zone's top edge, should be also a strong support line. However, I think I've mentioned it a couple of sessions back. The yellow is kind of blending into the white very soon, so it's getting closer and closer especially when we get to like August, September time, and eventually when it comes to year end, basically we can just use the white line as the reference point for that support level. However, we don't know like if the price already comes down from the automatic rally back into the box, then the yellow line doesn't matter anymore because it's kind of short-lived by that like the price decline happens. So what about after this level? Then it would obviously be right over here. So if I draw a line, this will be again not a flat line but slightly sloping upwards. This, let's change it to maybe just a pink one. I want to be able to tell by the color when next time we talked about this. So I can draw a pink line, or even simpler, as you have seen in my other sessions. This is basically the center line of the box. So not necessarily cutting the box by half, but it encapsulates, or it basically references the most frequent activities that took place within that box, mainly the peaks and bottoms. So that's roughly it. So if the price does come down, then let's say it happens within the next few weeks, right? So 1600 would probably be another level of support besides where the yellow and the top white line is. So I'll keep this center line, the white center line over here. So in the next few weeks we can take a look and see whether the price really finds support at either this level or this level. So resistance, still the purple line extended from the automatic reaction around 2900. If it does break above successfully, not that it's that easy because we see all these wicks, right? These long wicks. Basically, whenever the price tries to reach that level, there was very strong selling force pushing the price down. So it happened for 6-7 weeks already. So it's not a wall that's easy to break through. So it's pretty solid over there, the purple line. And to the daily, it's still trading within this lower section of the short-term playground zone basically. Nothing is changing it much unless some big news come out. So what we are seeing or going through now is pretty much the same as what happened over here. August last year all the way till November last year. So this is the similar period. So we are basically, let's see, roughly 41 days in, so a month and a half almost. And last time when it came down and before it went up, it lasted for 91 days, so roughly double this time. So if you're feeling impatient already or feeling it's boring within this narrow range of 2400 to 2700, then think about the 3 months back in like late last year. So we're going through similar things right now, and the market is deciding whether to stay within this narrow range or should we go back to the upper part to trade for a while, or even more shocking is to go back to where the accumulation cycle last time was. This long-term one, like longer period one between 2022 and 2023. So no particular like downward trend like I draw in other altcoins. It's basically this horizontal box, so there's no need to draw something extra. So that's it for